age of 17, I was hanging out on 17th Street, and I walked in to try to get some weed, and dude said, "Come upstairs." I walked upstairs. You know what I'm saying? I was just sitting around, whatever. And he's like, "Well, one dude came in there. I'm sitting in the dark ass room. I don't know why I'm sitting in the dark room, but you know what I'm saying? Young people do silly ass things, so I just feel like I did something silly. So it was 6 niggas in the house. I mean, 6 young men in the house, and one white female in the house. And I got molested by all 6 men. They robbed me. They ain't beat me up. They took everything I got, and they took their turns having sex with me. It's really hard for me to talk about this, but I think I got over it a little bit. But you know, the, it kind of is skittish. That's why I be trying to tell young ladies out here, don't be running around with a bunch of men because they ain't up to no good. I was in the house also over there on such and such street, and they took advantage of me because they said somebody broke in their house and climbed through the window. So they took their turn to have sex with me, and I was like, and this shit ain't right. It was one guy wouldn't wouldn't leave me alone. I'm like, come on, man. He was very aggressive with me, and right today he is dead. I saw him a couple, 2 years ago. I looked back at him, and the next 2 years he was dead. And you know, it still linger on because you know I was a young girl and I was doing trying to get a bag of weed and leave. And you know, that shit haunted me for the rest of my life. That's why I tell you young ladies, hey, do not go in a house with a group of men. Cause a group of men ain't got do nothing but wrong. You see you by yourself, they gonna try to take advantage of you. They gonna try to give you some alcohol or try to give you some drugs, and then believe it, you're gonna get raped. Mm.
What do you say to the ones who say that ain't gonna happen to me? I'm smarter than that. I know how to move.
Oh, really? Guess what? It's a trap. And you know what? You can get sucked in by a little money, by a little dope, little weed, whatever you like to do. You want something to eat? You want this? You want that? They feed you what you want. Once they get you, they got you. And don't let them take you in a. Don't go in a house with no man. I don't give a fuck. It's one man. You don't know that man. You ain't have no experience with that man. Okay, be in an open area with all men. You know what I'm saying? If you don't trust them, because people always got something slick up their sleeve. Yep. And that right there was a lesson learned for me.
What else you done learned on these streets
Whoo wee.
in your short period of time in life?
You can't trust nobody. You
What,
better
what
trust the Lord Jesus Christ.
where
That's
did you
about
learn
it.
that?
I learned that around about when I was 41. As my friend had sex with my husband while I was outside, coming coming from inside of the party, and they was having sex. That was hard. And that's how that let me know you can't trust nobody. I don't even have no friend. I don't even have no husband no more. I had to get divorced.
How long was you married?
19 years. I'm 45.
Was that the first time that you called him? Or that
Yeah.
was the first time with your friend?
First time I called them because they been screwing around. I heard.
Had you been, I was going to say, had you been hearing about it?
Yeah. Because one time she had called me and he was over there. And I was like, what the fuck you doing over there? And like, oh, then they both went in the room. I'm thinking nothing. She went to the bathroom. She ain't going to the bathroom. She went in my room. I said, hell no. Here she come. Okay.
Mm-hmm. What else been going on with you?
Oh, nothing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to keep my nose clean and not being a bunch of bullshit.
How
And
you keep your nose clean out here?
just not hang around with the riffraff. Not trying to be inside what everybody doing, you know. Just trying to study myself more. Yeah, she got to get her daughter to school. Okay.
What's then got you tired of the riffraff?
Not having what I need. Not doing the things that I'm supposed to do. Not being, you know what I'm saying, being 100 with myself, you know what I'm saying? And that make me fall back, not being straight with myself. So that make me feel like, I don't give a fuck what that made me feel like I ain't been 100 with myself. And I started seeing myself falling. So I had to get myself up and dust myself off and fuck the riffraff. Whatever they do, that's their business. As long as I'm okay.
What's a message you can give young ladies who thinking they know it all?
Put God first. You second. Love everybody. And stay out of harm's way. Because it's easy to get into stuff and hard to get out of it.
And if you want to leave us with anything on the positive, wisdom, knowledge, advice, drop it on us.
Put God first. And seek his way. Because the devil way is straight to hell.
When did you figure that out about devil way?
I've been to church a couple of times.
You back on, or you ain't been in a while?
I ain't been in a while yet. Because the church is so judgmental. And I see God sending for the sinners to come get saved. They don't supposed to look down on, oh, you don't look this type of way. Oh, you don't look that type of way. That's judgmental. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got heaven or hell to put me in. You better worry about your own soul. Make sure you get to heaven. And but that's another reason why I ain't been to church. Because people look down on you. I ain't got time for all that. I come to listen to the word of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? For I could change my spirit. For I can go back to heaven. I don't want to be like this. Because this is not really me. I'm a way better person than this. So let them get up out of this mess.
We appreciate you sharing. We wish you the best. And until next time, thank you.
Welcome.